name's Spencer. I'm here to talk about Rom Skatepark, and just to say how important it is to kids. We get kids come here every day of the week, from all different ages, ranging from 4 to 64, and it's their escape. We don't appeal to normal kids. Kids that like team sports tend not to come to Rom. We tend to pick up on the bench warmers of the team sports, the kids that normally get left out. They can't try something a bit different, and those are the kind of kids we get here, and we've got quite a lot of them.
It's important though, because it's a cultural place, isn't it? We don't want it lost to another block of flats.
It would just be a travesty if the skate park were not kept in full use. I mean, the listing process is fantastic. It stops anything happening to the concrete, but I think with the development plans they've got, it would mean that this would become something like a sort of spectator, like an architectural piece that ain't used by the public anymore, and therefore I don't see the point in keeping it. It was intended to be used as a skateboard and BMX park. It's still very much in use by the same people that have all been using it for 40 to 45 years.
Can you talk to us a little bit about the history, because it's got the swimming pool style, which we're going to show you in a minute, that is the only one in the world, I believe. Is that right?
It's the only, well, there's loads of swimming pools in the world, but this is a purpose-built, it's a copy of the Del Mar pool. It was built in 1976 in California. It's a perfect copy, and I believe it is the only one left in the world.
So we've got this swimming pool feature here that is quite unique in this. It's actually the only one in the world like this. It's 12 foot deep, and it really is quite an incredible sight. The deepest one is, I think, 14 deep. So as Spencer just told us, this is used very much each week by people of all different ages, and it's under threat at the moment and could be made into another block of flats, and we really don't want to see this made into another block of flats. Spencer, you're facing a £24,000 electricity bill. That's the issue, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been trying to get it sorted out for some time, speaking to the electric board, but the bill seems to be going up in amounts that are not consistent with the amount of electricity we use. I mean, the bill stood at £12,000 just in this February, and the final bill's £24,000. We're waiting for an itemised breakdown from the electricity board now, but I can't see that being a skate park that literally's got 2 fridges and some lights that work once or twice a week, how we can be running at an average of £2,000 a month electric.
And the problem, your worry is that this will now be shut down and be made into a block of flats, and we are losing another cultural site that's so important, that's been here since 1977.
Under the same family ownership as well, which is even more unique. And we're hoping to stay for another 40 years, but if we can't pump the bowl out, as soon as that fills up with water, that's a serious danger to these cracks are getting worse, because once the concrete starts filling up with water, obviously it has a serious adverse effects, and we use electric pumps to pump it. Yesterday I emptied that by hand. I can send you the video if you like. It was 275 buckets, and it was about 2 foot deeper than that. So like
so he's having to actually, you can see the water accumulates, and obviously when he's got his skaters and BMXers, they can't be going in the water. It's actually not safe. So because they've got no electricity, he's now having to pump this by hand. So these are the ongoing issues. We've just cut through the little clubhouse that they have. It's in total darkness, and again, this is a place used by 50-60 children each evening. Oh wow.